See? See? This is more like it. This is more like it. We go ahead and we have a legendary item that people cannot possibly go ahead and say is not amazing. We stick a few staff members and a lot of lovely little decorations around it. We try to squint really, really hard and ignore the electrified slime in the oasis. And the next thing you know, we've got a little bit of money. I don't think it's a lot of money, even though our nigiri fish are doing their gosh darn best, but we've got some money, you guys! I am so happy that I actually ended up expanding our our small, reasonably sized expedition headquarters, which we probably need to go ahead and we need to name this the field, should it be the field biology or like how about expedition HQ, just Expedition HQ, and the entire building. No, we're doing good. No, we were doing so good on our money. We really were. I was so proud of everybody. Gosh darn it. We were on the up part of the money. Remember? I was just bragging about that, even though I've been selling off our fish like by a lot in the background. But I went ahead and yeah, we did have the headquarters expand pretty significantly, actually, and we ended up going ahead and decorating the area around the temple troll, who I really feel like we need to give some sort of cool name to. But considering the fact that it's kind of a hot situation, both, financially and everything else, I think we're gonna have to wait and see on that. But I figured a legendary item would be just the thing to possibly start. Oh, is that a cave person? That's so cool. They want to view 5 complete dinosaur exhibit bones. That's so cool. And I really want to increase her desire to stay. And I am very curious about how she just donated some money, actually. That actually gets my curiosity up quite a bit. Also, I just remembered that we do happen to have the galactic bulb that we need to plunk on down over here after having paid the ransom fee on it again. And we're gonna go ahead and wait and see if we can survive. Please tell me. Okay, the staff wages are a lot more than what we've actually got funds for. So let's not waste any time and let's go ahead and open up Cave Biologist Tickle Tipson's latest expedition crate of curiosity. It's another part of the job, Maestro! Is it done? It's done! And it is indeed now in pristine quality, which is kind of concerning, all considering. And I don't know if people will now mess with it, but I think we can get a little bit closer to the science buzz goal that we have. I really hope that's the case, because we kind of need to make a little bit more money. And I was kind of banking on the idea of being able to impress everybody with our new legendary troll statue, and also getting them to go ahead. Okay, the judgment clouder's on fire. Oh, good, a nigiri fish. Okay, 2 nigiri fish have been born. Good job, you two. You knew that. Okay, there goes. Oh. 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 Okay. Okay. I see how it is. I see how it is. My precious, wonderful, absolutely beloved little nigiri fish. Yeeted into the void. Accidentally sold because I was trying really hard to pay attention to everything. Make sure we were earning enough money that we could start to turn this all around. And now my nigiri fish are gone. I see. Perhaps this will be the way we can get a little bit closer to the money that we need to have in order to go ahead and buy our helicopter again, friends. Yes, that's fine. That's fine. My fish are gone. My little fish. My little fish friends. I can't can't believe we accidentally sold them. I mean, I can because it's me, but I can't because they were my little Nigiris. We were gonna, I mean, I guess I couldn't really get them any siblings because everything else is not a cold. Who else is also a cold water fish that I could possibly add in? The spider crab? Does the spider crab eat my nigiri fish? The wet wipers we didn't even have a chance for. I feel like somebody just stepped on one of my favorite plants. And my only consolation is the fact that those little nigiri fish will be able to go and be released into the wild and be happy. But that's not what I had planned at all. That's not what I had planned at all. And now I want justice. I want justice in the form of my helicopter working again. I want justice in the form of being able to go ahead and add our nigiri fish back in. And that means that we're going to need to get a bit more science added into our entire facility. And if we're going to do that, where is, okay, the laser labs, we have like multiple perks we haven't even discovered over there. We've got security lab perks. We've got entertainment, energy, and duration perks over at the chemical labs. Our robot labs still need more work because maybe our robo janitors won't kind of go absolutely bonkers anymore. The shock labs don't even have their discovery yet. Like, not even in the memory labs yet. Like, nope. We haven't even got, you know what? Let's go gather some gold. I am going to cope with this deeply troubling discovery by having Cactus Juicer tasting the rain glow and Daydreamer, Day X Dreamy go down, and they're going to start an expedition to the gold mines, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to build some more science projects that are going to hopefully fill up the hole in my heart right now. And if we're gonna have any science projects, I'm trying to think what we possibly want to put in. Maybe a spa point that we could have for energy boost, durability, buzz, perfect the design, total relaxation, because that sounds like something that we might have next to our temple troll. But I also kind of want to put in the Panopic pillars in abundance around my science stuff that keeps getting stolen. And the Judgment Clouder sounds like it might be kind of funny to use. So you know what, we're gonna, but we also haven't really worked on our modifications, and I don't think we have a robot charging station anymore. We need to get crystal moss, which we haven't even figured out where that is just yet, before we can charge up some more of our robots. But you know what, let's get a robot janitor in here, perhaps, or maybe even a robo security guard, or a scent situator. Gosh darn it, you know what? I think if we're gonna do science, let's get the Panopic pillar over by my my space stuff that keeps getting stolen, and also brush away a couple more tears, because I can believe, but I can't believe that we just had all of our nigiri fish leave us. I'm really sad about that. That was an accident. I'm willing to go ahead and admit that. I'm willing to use my words and admit that was not intentional. That was the opposite of intentional. That was unintentional. How is it something that was so unintentional you go in a full circular loop back to maybe wondering if you should just pretend it was your intention all along? A happy little accident? And now we have gold truffles. Oh my gosh. Why is that adorable? Okay, I probably need to lie down if I think that's cute, but you know, I've been cleaning up after guinea pig poop all day, so this looks nicer. Golden truffles are the jeweled crumbs of the county's earthy crust. Beloved by the mole people, there's nothing in higher demand this low underground. So mole people love golden truffles. Oh! My nigiri fish! I'm so happy. They're hiding in my inventory after all. Also, I was hoping that the gold mine would possibly like unlock some things for us. Which I guess it didn't, but we'll go ahead, and we need more contraptions, I think, to be able to have other areas unlocked. So let's send out our cave biologist Tickle Tipson, who still has the touch of Midas, off to go ahead and do another expedition to gather up more pieces for that. And I mean, are you headed? Really? Do we have anybody else coming to finish this? Oh my gosh, I don't think we have anybody else who can do workshop. Eureka, Lord Thunder! Guess what? You're about to get some new training, my friend. Let's see. And I'm also gonna have to find where the heck you are, because I think that you're probably pretty far away right now. Do you need analysis? Or do you need anything to be able to build? Or can any of our scientists build in here? That's the Panopic pillar. Tinker Tyrant, actually? It says I need a scientist, and yet here we are? All right, we'll leave that workstation project to its mysteries. Why is my temple troll no longer so popular? I really want to get my beloved fish back in, but at the same time, I'm wondering, expert with science needed. Okay, let's see. So I guess that we could go ahead and, we could upgrade that. All right, I'm gonna have it upgraded. But I guess I do need to train one of my experts in something else. Is it rapid restoration? Huh. I'm gonna need to double check because I think it might be rapid restoration in order to get this Panopic pillar built. It just doesn't quite mention it. Also, Lost in Time Galactic Woozle has come to join the crew over here in the gift shop. They actually are like an extremely fast adventurer. I completely forgot about that. Also, Tickle Tipson, are you done having your Curse of Midas? Because it's been really fun, not gonna lie. Ooh, and the Jab Maestro has gone ahead and been collected. We actually could learn more about it because we don't have a lot of knowledge over it. So we're gonna build up some knowledge about it. And Janitor needed to upgrade this. Is Tickle Tipson back in? Okay, you still have, yay! Okay, so I think you do need analytical in order to build things inside of the workshop. Didn't remember that, but we will remember that in the future. Built-in speaker, anti-rust, the sprinkler pump. Maybe we should have some janitors go and collect more whirly cogs, because I would like to build more of our robots, possibly. Oh, we haven't even gone to the Shock Labs yet? Ooh, okay, if we haven't even gone to Shock Labs yet, we should definitely investigate. And we could have, is anybody available? Eureka, Lord Thunder, you are analytical. And I guess if Cave Biologist Tickle Tipson can go into the workshop, but you couldn't, I wonder what that was all about. We'll worry about that later. Right now, let's go on an expedition into the Shock Labs to see if we can improve our science buzz even more. And I'm actually pretty excited about the idea of being able to go ahead and put a Panopic pillar in. And while we're down here, we do need to go ahead and add in some new staff members. Yes, I actually said new staff members, I know. But that is because we could really use some help with keeping up the gift shop and other things that we might need to work with down over here. So, I would like to go ahead and welcome Wolf Lover! Wolf Lover, with your photographic memory and your ability to come over and become trained in customer service so that you can go ahead and boost guest happiness whilst you're going and helping out with our future gift shop. We're gonna get you trained, and I think we're gonna have you be maybe, Temple Trinket, Wolf Wolf Lover. There we go. 608. You know what? We'll go with the numbers just because that might be a fun little twist. And here's our Panopic pillar. So let's go ahead and put this puppy in so that maybe when people come in, they have to go past our Panopic pillar. Actually, I guess I should put it near the bathroom since that's where we keep having things stolen, is the Bogeyman. All right, we're gonna put the Panopic pillar over here. And I can put in a built-in speaker, might as well. Ooh, a pipe planter, you're kidding me. I will absolutely claim that. That sounds awesome. Also, hey, little toaster. Our only robot janitor left. You're still around. I'm so glad. I didn't know that you were still working. And also everyone's like totally excited about the Panopic pillar, probably because they don't feel like they have anything to be worried about because they're all good people who didn't crawl out of the toilets and are not going to go ahead and try to steal our stuff. Also, what is this? The Jolt Converter. It's about time that someone used electricity for something good, don't you think? Utilize the lightning quick power of electricity to give people a generous speed boost, as well as for your own scientifically selfish ends. Huh. Do you ever worry a bit that you might be dabbling in the darker sciences? Maybe? No? Just me? I'm sure this will be fine. I'm sure that this is going to be just going to be a nice experience somehow. Eureka Lord Thunder, we might teach you how to use the minecart really fast so that we can get you in and out of there with a few perks pretty quickly. Let's also come over and let's invite our temple tinkerer now that we have a new person. Training in progress. I'm so proud. The electrolyte spa does indeed have, is the rune value going down? Or up? How is the rune value going down on our room? Do I need to add in? Oh, I wonder if like old decorations become worth less. Oh, we're gonna have to like kind of keep an eye on that. And we're gonna put on the golden smock of the Curse of Midas for Temple Tinkerer Wolflover. And we're gonna increase your pay, so maybe you're a little happier since we are getting close enough to helicopter funds, which is what I'm going to call this. And then look at that. We actually had profit, but also we lost a lot of money because of having to pay everybody. Oh dear. All right, Temple Tinkerer Wolflover, you are going to come on in here and you're going to become part dun 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 dun, dun of the Field Research Headquarters, which has indeed expanded a little bit beyond its original goal capacity. But hey, now we have the Jolt Converter. People need to be able to kind of move it when they really need to get up and down the very large hills that we have at this oasis. Ooh, and a knowledge boost. Guests gain 1 knowledge while viewing exhibit. Excellent work, Eureka Lord Thunder. And look at that, you actually have some room for training. Since you seem to be an excellent perk snagger, let's actually get you trained with pilot wings so that you can dive much faster into those mine shafts and then dive right back out. And let's put down the Jolt Converter, because I actually think it'd be really useful for people to be able to like move faster from place to place. And I don't know where we should put this donation bin, because I'm not sure if we need 2 donation bins. But at the same time, I mean, maybe, but not really. Maybe kind of over here. Okay, can't put it there. Maybe here for just a minute. But I really want the Jolt Converter because I'm hoping people will be able to like use it to get a boost of speed to go faster. So let's actually sell that. I'm so glad our little Nagiri fish are here. I want to give them some cute and special little names soon. And then I want to see if we can actually maybe move the info stand over and maybe move this temple bench over, because if you think sitting down at a bench is able to give you a bit more energy, do I have some very exciting news for you about our newest invention. Invention? No. All right, and then we'll move this bench as well. just over for now, and we'll go ahead and say, Eureka! Let's let this give everybody a little bit of a jolt, after all, to maybe get them scooching along. I wonder, how do we make sure that this is just in the right place? I might move the troll interaction in just a moment. And there's the jolt converter. If we're able, we're probably not going to bother. As awful as it sounds, we're probably not going to bother with upgrading this one, since once people start learning how to use it, then we probably will have a better one soon. But this does seem like something you might expect to have from a temple. And you know what? Maybe this will give us a chance to kind of move the temple troll over a little back here, so that hopefully, all right, you know, like lava statue, move that over here. We'll move the temple troll over a little bit. I'm really glad that it cannot be stolen because we have the bolted down perk. And then we'll scoot this one over here, and then we'll go ahead. Honestly, we could probably put the jolt machine over here just to kind of be like, this is our newest addition to the facility. And there we go. Make a little room for the temple troll info boards here. Maybe another one over here, like so. And all of a sudden, look at that. We actually did have a reason to have 2 donation pens. Oh, I love that. And then we'll see if we also have, will we be able to go ahead and will we be able to get enough science buzz by adding in, oh, the pipe planter would be so cool, but also kind of not fit for the zone we've made. The desert twigs might kind of fit next to the temple troll, as weird as that sounds. Ironically, and just a couple desert twigs will also make it so that I think we have maxed out the decoration boost on this area. Darn, and we're still short on scientific buzz, and I don't have any little buzz machines, and we did get the Panopic pillar put in, so I suppose the only solution to that is possibly getting more, maybe a robocharger in the back, in case we want to have like more robotic things, or maybe another jolt converter. Probably want to wait until we're able to, you know, make a couple of those. And also, my last mulcher did kind of blow up, so maybe we'll get another mulcher. And I'm very curious if the Shock Labs might offer up a few more perks. Do we have our science expert? Eureka, Lord Thunder! Look at that. You are ready to go. Why don't we see what you can discover in there? I should have done a speedy expedition, and I may have forgotten, but we're gonna figure it out. And oh, I'm not going to buy the new helicopter now, but we're getting closer to being able to mourn the loss of this helicopter by surrounding it with a bunch of ruins, and then buy for $100,000 another helicopter, which is still kind of like ouch to the soul. But okay, we've got food down here. I really want people to come and try this out. Like, how am I gonna get somebody to come try this out if they're all busy doing other stuff? At least this alien wanted to check stuff out. Wow, he's having a really good day too. Uh-oh. Dilemma at the Shock Lab, you say? While navigating the abandoned facility, your team stumbles upon a research lab housing some kind of weather-altering technology. Do we want the rain button, the lightning button, or the cloud button? I want the rain. A beautiful rainy day. Sounds great. The machine hisses, then expels a torrent of high diminution notes that rain down on your overjoyed teen. Denomination notes that rain down on your overjoyed teen. Make it rain! Oh my gosh, that's so funny! See, we really are digging up gold down in those mines, and hopefully we'll be able to start creating even more interesting little science things that can really let us start doing science in style. And hopefully once we see, I knew it was a good idea not to go ahead and buy the helicopter, but hopefully once we get our helicopter problem solved, we'll be able to give my sweet little nigiri fish their own home again, and maybe even get them some friends, and maybe even a whole new place to call their own. And you know what? I'm even going to put the Mulchamatic out here because we keep blowing stuff up over here anyway. So we might as well make sure it's like over here out of places it can do immediate lasting harm. Oh. And another knowledge boost perk claimed for our staff to go ahead and work with. Excellent. And then also, I like the fact that we made it rain. I do want to figure out what that last jolt thing might be, but I did just remember that the Upper Antique Archives would be a great place to start yoinking some more things from. So we're going to do that for now. But all right, my friends, we have some wonderful new gift shop places, and I'm hoping we can maybe give the gift shop a cute little name. Can I name my plants, like my individual I can't name explorer statues, but I can name the plants we bring home. And maybe that's what it's really all about in the end. And also, where is my science expert? I would really like, okay, Malcream Puff, I'm glad that you're there, but okay, there we go. All right, well, do we have Tinkerer Tyrant? You're not able to like put things out of being on fire? Oh boy. Alrighty. That's the wrong room? Whew, okay. Maybe we should go ahead and get a robot janitor in here just to possibly help out when things go kaboom. So, woo! Let's see what we've managed to dig up now. Ah, that's right, the job, Maestro. Let's break this puppy down and see if we can get a little bit closer to science and style. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.